This is going to be a rant video. Well, not really, because what it is, is I say a load of things that I don't mean, that I do mean, in the present moment, but what that does is it gets it out of my system so that I can, like, basically start respecting people again, and just, and, completely forget the things that I've needed to say just to get it out of my system, to just say them, and then let them go and not, let them affect the way that I feel about people, if that makes sense. So let's get straight into what I'm fucked off about. Well, it's difficult because I don't know whether to blame myself or whether to blame other people, But I would say I have a feeling of powerlessness, that I can't say no to people. And it may be unfair to put that on them. Maybe, like I say, maybe the person I can't say no to is myself. I just feel so angry. And I have been ripped off. I had someone promising to me that, and this could be wrong as well, because she promised to me that she'd give me something back for how I helped her out, and she just disappeared. And she won't be coming back onto the street because she ripped Andy off. She sold his trainers. But that's him. I'm not saying that she's done that to me. I don't know yet. I don't know if she's gonna, well, like I say, she can't come here because Andy's gonna come out and he's gonna want to know what the fuck, you know what I mean? He's my neighbour. So, I don't know. Which is a shame, because I want to be fucked off about something. Okay, so I'll just explain my feelings. I can't do it. Well, I can do it, but it's just going to take a minute. In fact, I don't even know if I can. Okay, I'll start here. I'm fucked off because I've spent all my money. I've got a £5 for food. It's got to last me 6 days. £1 a day. I think I can do it. Let me just move myself in the frame. I think I am weak, and I think I am I think I do. I think I need to lose it as someone, to be honest, because what I'm thinking of is when I rang my mum and I was so fucked up, I was so out my fucking head on mental illness because I'd not been taking my medication, and I just wanted to tell her how fucked up I was and get some sort of help, you know, just somebody to talk to, you know, and she got angry with me, but I didn't get angry with her. She had a right fucking go at me, but I said nothing back. I should have fought back. I should, you know what I mean? I just said, just fucking let her have it. But if I let her have it, she just puts the phone down, you know what I mean? So what the fuck can I do? She's a real bitch. So that's one out the way, you know. And I just feel like I should throw a real fit. I feel like I'm caged up, you know, but people always put me down, and I feel I need to really fucking lose it and have a fight with someone, you know. But remember, this is just letting go of all my letting go of everything and then forgetting about it. I feel okay, right. I had a spirit talk to me, and it wasn't some stupid schizophrenic voice in my head, it was an actual spirit. Right. Because I've been schizophrenic and I know the difference. And it told me not to see the person who is using me, you know. And I'm not saying no more about it. I'm not saying why he's using me, why he's got the need for so much money. But this spirit told me not to go around there, and I feel fucking desperate. I feel depressed as fuck. I'm going through this fucking torture again where I stay in. I mean, I've got a job on Friday afternoons, but that's just one day a week. She's not giving me any more hours, you know. I'm pissed off about that. You know what I mean? She needs people desperately, and she's not asking me if I want to do more work. You know what I mean? Fucks me off. I mean, to be fair, I'm so fucking depressed that I don't know if I can do any more than I'm doing. You know? I don't know if I can be any more sociable. I think if you've watched my last video, which went up a few minutes ago or a couple of hours ago or whatever, you'll see me talking about energy and how I've experimented with energy of different people who make out like they want to be my friend, like how they care about me, and they say all these things that like how much they respect me and how much they think I'm dope and all this shit, and then they just try and take money from me, you know. And it doesn't fuck me off, but it just makes me feel very lonely because I can't really handle the positive at the moment. I can't really handle the positive because I was in a space where I was talking to every stranger I came to, you know, having conversations with loads of strangers every day, and I would have eventually met someone, but now, like, I guess this is depression, and it's hit me again. And I just feel like I can't meet anyone. I'm too withdrawn to meet anyone who is decent, somebody who doesn't want to use me, you know, for every penny I've got. So it's not so much a releasing of negative feelings towards people. It's just a releasing of negative feelings towards the situation that I'm in, you know. My depression was completely gone. And like I say, I was talking to a load of strangers. I met 2 people in one day, you know. To be honest, I think the best thing I can do is have a coffee, you know. But like, I don't know if I should. I don't know if these feelings are coming from because I've got like a cold. I think I've got the same cold that my mum's got. It's a problem because I only had like 2 friends. I had 3 friends actually. I had to drop one because she tried to steal my phone and sell it for money. Even though it's locked, she still tried to steal it for money. You know, I had to dump her, which is a really positive thing because she would have. That's just her treating me like shit, to be honest. And I thought I loved her, and I don't understand how I feel. This has happened to 2 people. I felt I loved them and they were treating me like shit, you know. I can't even do my A-level, I'm too depressed. But it's no big deal because I would have had to go to UCAS by the 19th of October and I haven't, so I can't go to Cambridge next year. It'll have to be the year after, so the way my depression is healing, and it is healing. I mean, I was completely out of my depression for a while. you know. So the way it's healing, if I if I start the A level again, in September, what year is it this year? September next year. Apply to UCAS, you know. I can be in Cambridge the year after. My depression will be gone by then. And not only will my depression be gone, but because my depression is gone, I'll be very attractive to have as a friend, because I'll be so, my awareness will be like really good. There won't be like a mental illness clouding my mind. So people will want to be around me because I'm really clued up and really woke. So I'll have friends, I'll have a career, you know. Because studying is a career, it is. Just because I'm depressed as fuck right now, I mean, I'm scared. You know, I'm scared because I'm and this is just me getting all my fear out, you know, so I can just return to like a present state of mind. But I'm scared that because I haven't done my A level for 3 weeks, I'm scared that I won't be able to get back to it, you know what I mean? Because that represents my way. Oh, I want to go to Cambridge so bad. You know, I'm so passionate about doing that. You know, it gives me something to aim for. It gives me a purpose. You know what I mean? It gives me a purpose. And I'm scared. I'm scared because 3 weeks means I've missed 45 hours, which is a whole week of solid work. You know, whole week of solid work. And then some, you know. Well, 5 days, not 7 days, 5 days of solid work. Just trying to think of anything else I can bitch about, really. It hurts because I put everything into being friends with 3 people and I got nothing back. I got nothing back. I just got used. I got treated like shit, you know. And yeah. And that's because of depression. If it wasn't for the depression, I could have found better friends who wouldn't treat me like shit, you know. I've got such a headache. I do need coffee. But to be fair, I can't take aspirin. They make me feel like shit. But to be fair, this awakening has... I've gone from being in the darkest depression a person can be in to completely free of depression in like 2.5 years. So give it another year, and my depression may be gone for good. It may not be that it comes and goes, you know. It may be that it's gone for good, you know. Will bring all the good things into my life that I was explaining. Another year, and what month is it? It's October, so end of October. So I'll have started my A-level again. I'll be a month in. Yeah. 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 You know, it's funny because I went into the darkest feelings that I could possibly feel. Real heavy shit like fear. All this is explained in my last video. I really felt everything. You know, I didn't feel all my toxic thoughts. I just let them go because I was meditating, and when a toxic thought came along, I thought, oh, I let that go. That's just toxic, you know. But the feelings I allowed in. If it was not a thought but a feeling, I allowed it in. I allowed in fear, you know, intense fear and despair and terror, really. I let all those feelings in, you know. Yeah. And I feel that because I did that, most of it is actually gone. You know, I thought I could make this video and dig out a load more of it, but I'm just feeling way too positive for that. Even though, like, I'm going through some big challenges at the moment, you know. And there is fear. There's the fear of being alone. Because I know the depression that it causes, you know, and I also know, like I've just said, that I'm too depressed to do more voluntary work. I really want to, but I'm too depressed, you know. You know. You know, I'm not angry. I just feel abused for the way that I've loved people, like I said, who did not love me, you know, and I suppose that this is a good thing coming out because it's me learning to respect myself, and it's a very, very, very positive thing, you know. Not to fuck with people who just go and use me, you know, treat me like shit, take all my fucking money and then fuck off until I've got some more, you know what I mean? And again, this is just me getting it out of my system, you know, so that I can go back to being present all the time and not being abusive to anyone who's doing that to me, but just to be aware of what's going on, you know what I mean? Yeah. I feel like a failure. And that's really bad because I guess I've been brought up to think that unless I've got some sort of degree, I'm a piece of shit, you know? And that's hypocritical as fuck because there's only one person in my family who has a degree, you know? So they can't fucking tell me that I'm a piece of shit for not having one because no one else in the history of my family has ever had one, you know? It's absolute fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? And I actually have feelings inside of worthlessness because I'm not doing my A-level and I'm not getting anywhere on that path. You know what I mean? It's like my self-esteem is tied into doing that. You know? Doing well at the maths. Giving me the opportunity to take things further than just the A-level, you know? And I'm fucked off with society for making me believe that I had to be cis, you know, in order to get respect, which is absolute bullshit. I don't have to be cis to get respect and to be treated completely equally as everybody else. I don't have to be, you know, and I'm really fucked off that society made me believe that, you know. I'm really fucked off that I went to prison and I got attacked by the guards because they judged me, you know, as being one of them, just the type of person who deserved to have the shit kicked out of them all the time, you know what I mean? Just because, like, I was different, because in the early stages of me transitioning, it had changed my personality so fucking much that I was just so different, so much more open-minded than all these fuckhead prison guards, you know what I mean? That they hated me and they kicked the shit out of me, you know what I mean? I would never send anyone to prison. I don't give a fuck what they done. You know? Because I've been there and I know what it's like. And it's relevant because I have had things done to me that any normal person, and there's no such thing as normal, you know, I know that, but any normal person, just to simplify things, just to say that any normal person would have fucking put them away for a hate crime, you know what I mean? But, I was talking to one of the guys who's I'm talking about around that today. I talked to him twice and, I don't know, I mean, I'm just going to give him leeway, you know? If he can talk to me with respect, it's a big change from threatening to break my neck, you know what I mean? Threatening to come up to my flat and break my neck. You know? I mean, I may think I'm like big, the big man for like, I don't know, I'm a woman, so it sounds a bit crazy, but I might feel like I'm the big man for forgiving him, but he's forgiven me for something that he thinks I've done that I haven't done, you know. He's kind of come around to that. He's being a complete dick, you know, and so he's put some work in as well, you know, to doing the right thing around me, you know what I mean? Basically, everybody has spoken to him. I mean, the police have spoken to him, called him a dick. One of his own brothers has spoken to him and called him a dick. You know, one of my friends has gone round there and had a word with him, you know. I saw him coming out of Christine's, and I know Christine would have said something to him as well, because she said to me how close-minded he is. And I said he's just close-minded. You know, so... With me, it was internal. My internal compass was telling me never say fuck 'em to someone. I don't give a fuck what happens to them, you know. If you have the control to say fuck 'em and let something bad happen to someone, I don't believe in doing that, you know, sending them to jail. That was my internal compass, but with him it was like an external thing, where everybody external to him was giving him this advice saying, look, you're being a complete bastard. That girl is an absolute angel. You do not fuck with her, you know what I mean? But however it came about, that's what happened, you know. And I just hope, you know, I'm not gonna go there. You know, just because I've been used by 3 people really heavily doesn't mean that everybody, including this guy in particular, is gonna fucking fuck me over. It doesn't mean everyone is gonna fuck me over. You know what I mean? He's not promising me nothing. You know what I mean? I think that's one of the signs when people start promising you shit, you know. And they don't deliver. I think that's a big sign that they're a fucker. But he hasn't promised me anything. He hasn't promised to leave me alone. He hasn't done anything like that, you know. I don't know. The way I feel at the moment, I just feel so fucked over. So fucked over, but like to go over what I said earlier, it's a positive thing. Because I know that, see, this is why it's a good thing to go into these dark feelings. Because it brings to light that I know I deserve to be treated better than that, you know, and I ain't gonna fuck with these people. I'm not. You know. There's no disrespect in choosing who I fuck with. There's no disrespect to anyone. You know what I mean? Especially if they're not respecting me. It's a very positive thing that I'm just talk to strangers, try and get to know someone, you know. It's happened before. I mean, it's actually happened 3 times. I've met 3 people. I mean, here I am saying like, oh, I'm so depressed, which is caused by being withdrawn from society because I'm depressed because I've got nobody to lift my spirits, you know. I'm completely fucking isolated, you know. But at the same time, I've got Adrian. I mean, he won't fuck... I know he won't fuck me over. He's just a bit too pushy with the religion, you know what I mean? and maybe I've got bad judgment, I should just accept him as he is, you know, and just say, look, you're being a bit pushy again with the stick to Christianity and don't fuck with anything else, you know what I mean? Kind of routine, you know. I can just say, look, my authenticity is to be into Christianity and other things too, you know, just say that to him. It's perfectly acceptable, it's not rude, you know, etc. You know, it's just that I feel that being through prison and being attacked by people has just made me gravitate towards the shittiest people, you know. It has. And again, the positive thing is that I'm looking at that and I'm realising how much better I deserve, you know. It's just so painful. It's so painful staying in my home alone, you know. When I've got depression, you know. Because, like I say, the depression's back and staying in... I mean, when I haven't got depression, I can be alone, you know, and I'm fine. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's enough of this. So, I'll say goodbye, and I don't know if anyone else is struggling with the same sort of thing. I've offered something of that can be used to them, but I just wish that my YouTube videos would reach more people, because I know there's people in pain and I know that there is answers, you know, to it, you know. I know there are answers to suffering and there are ways to get out of it. I'm just so fucking unbelievably fucked off with the algorithm that YouTube uses for people watching your videos. My videos are just fucking hidden on YouTube, you know what I mean? I know they're useful to people, but the thing is they're not, because nobody gets to fucking see them. Anyway, that's enough for that. Goodbye.